Hi guys, it's Lexi, and today I'm going to be filming an insanely requested video. Ever since I uploaded my college decisions reaction and then my college choice reveal video, I've been flooded, absolutely swarmed with comments from you guys asking for a video talking about my stats and all the numbers behind my college application. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. So if you keep watching, I'm going to be revealing my SAT scores, ACT scores, all my AP scores, my subject test scores, my GPA, my rank, everything you've been wanting to know. So I hope you guys enjoy. I would even go as far to say I know you guys will enjoy this because this is the information you've been wanting, and honestly, I feel you because every time I watch one of those college decision videos, I was like, that's really amazing they got into that school, but I wonder, did they have a 1600 SAT? Because I know that's never gonna happen for me. And you probably heard this before, but I just want to give a little disclaimer. But your numbers alone are not gonna guarantee you into a school unless it's like an auto admission school. But they're also not gonna guarantee you won't get into a school. So if your scores are higher or lower than mine, that's not going to guarantee anything because basically every school says they do a holistic admissions process, meaning they'll evaluate you as a whole, including your essays, extracurriculars, the type of high school you went to, everything like that. So just want to give a little disclaimer, but you guys probably already know. So let's go ahead and jump right into, let's start with maybe SAT scores, I don't know. I have these few little bangs in the front of my hair and they make me want to rip my hair out. When it comes to the SAT and ACT, I am not the best test taker, and I definitely think that this was a really weak point of my application. I feel like if I tried harder and took the test more times, I could have gotten a better score and applied to some higher reach schools, but I didn't. So I took the SAT 2 times. The first time I took it was in March of my junior year, and the second time I took it was in June of my junior year. And the first time I took it, I did not study at all. I just got a baseline score, and I got a 1380 on it. One section was 680 and one was 700. I don't remember which is which. And then the next time I took it was in June, and I actually did study this time. I got a prep book. I did a few, I think maybe 1 or 2 practice tests, and then I just read through that. And I took it again, and I got the exact same score, except the section was flipped. The one I got 700 in, I got 680, and the one I got 680 in, I got 700. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Does studying not help me at all? Am I just meant to get this score? I don't know, but every school I applied to, I think, super scored. So my super scored SAT was a 1400 with 700 in each section. Again, I feel like I probably should have taken more practice tests and really done targeted practice on what I needed to, but I don't know, I just was so unmotivated when it came to taking that test. I just really hated it, and I think I got a 21 on the writing section. I don't know, I'll put that right here because I don't remember exactly what it was. And at my school, they basically made all the juniors take an ACT in February of junior year, so it was a free one. And I also didn't study for this one just because I was telling myself, oh, I want to get a baseline score so I know what to compare it to, but really I just didn't feel like studying because junior year was very hectic and I just wasn't motivated at all. So the first time I took the ACT, I got 29 on it, and then I took it again in June after my junior year, and that time I did some online prep for it. My friend who graduated a year ahead of me, she had this ACT online practice, and she let me log in with her account and use that. So the week before the ACT, I just did a lot of that, and I did some practice tests as well. And when I took the ACT a second time, I got a 30 on it, so all that work went up 1 point. After I took both tests twice, I was like, oh well, I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna submit what I have. So I think the 1400 was a little bit higher. So my 1400 SAT was what I submitted to all the schools. And another weird thing is I did better on my PSAT than my SAT. When I took my PSAT, I got a 1430 on it, and somehow I couldn't match that on my SAT. I don't know. I definitely think my course rigor and GPA was a lot stronger than how I did on these tests, but I'm gonna touch on SAT subject tests just because I did take 3 of them and might as well include it because I do think this was a major downfall. I have a conspiracy, guys. Before I tell you my conspiracy, I'll just tell you my subject test scores. So I took them May of my junior year. After all the AP tests, I was so burnt out. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even watch review videos. I didn't look over notes. I did not study for any of these subject tests, and honestly, that was so stupid because they're expensive, and I don't know why I didn't take them more seriously. I don't know, I just thought they would be easy because I heard they were all multiple choice, and I just heard some schools preferred getting them, so I took them. I took literature, math 2, and US history. And keep in mind, this is before I took like the AP literature class, so I was so confused, but oh my god, they're so bad. On literature, I got a 640. On math 2, I got a 620, and then on US history, I got a 660. And just hearing them, like, you may think, oh, that's not that bad, but like 20% of people who take these tests get like an 800 on them, and basically like under 700 you probably don't want to send to colleges. But being dumb and using my like free score sends when I took these tests, I sent them to NYU and Northeastern University, and my conspiracy is that this was maybe, possibly, I don't know why they rejected me, because out of all the colleges I applied to, I got rejected from 2 of them, and the 2 that I got rejected from were the only 2 who got my SAT 2 subject testing. Like, isn't it weird to you how University of Chicago and Berkeley would waitlist me, but then like NYU would reject me just because they had seen the subject test scores? I don't know, it's a conspiracy. Let me guys know what you think. I could just sound delusional. This may not be the reason, but I just think it was really strange, like those were the 2 I got rejected from. But yeah, I just did horrible on those subject tests, so after I got my free score sends, I didn't send them anywhere else because they were just tragic. Next, we're gonna talk about AP classes and AP scores. So throughout my 4 years of high school, I took a total of 13 AP classes. I took 1 my freshman year, 1 my sophomore year, 5 my junior year, and then 6 my senior year, so I took a good amount. I feel like colleges could see that I was trying to challenge myself and take the most advanced and rigorous courses that I could, so I took those, and I'll just go through like all of my AP test scores. I'm not exactly sure if colleges care about your AP scores when you apply or not. Like, some people say they do, some people say they don't, but I did include the ones I had taken on my Common App, so I was waiting to film this video till after I got my senior year AP scores just to include them, but I did not include my senior year AP scores when I was applying for college because obviously I didn't take them yet. So for human geography, I got a 4, world history, I got a 5, US history, I got a 5, statistics, I got a 5, psychology, I got a 5, physics 1, I got a 2, I didn't list that on the Common App, English language and composition, I got a 4, US government and politics, I got a 5, seminar, I got a 3, environmental science, I got a 4, English literature and composition, I got a 3, macroeconomics, I got a 5, calculus BC, I got a 3, and then my AB sub score was a 4. So those are all of my AP scores. I felt like I performed a lot stronger on these AP tests versus like subject tests, so I kind of wish the colleges considered them more, but you know, it's okay. I think I'm getting out of like a few classes in college, although the school I'm going to doesn't accept a ton of AP credit and they don't accept 3s at all, so it's kind of like, was it worth the $85 per test? I don't know, but those are my scores. Now I'm going to talk about my class rank and GPA. So I applied with different GPAs and class rank than I graduated with, so I'll just include both, but keep in mind they only saw the one I applied with. My school does it like up to 4 decimal places, which is kind of extra, but I'll just read it all out for you. So the weighted GPA that I applied with was a 4.6983, so rounds to about a 4.7, and then my unweighted GPA was a 4.0, and I graduated with a 4.7672 weighted GPA and unweighted also 4.0. So I did keep a pretty high GPA. I made mainly A pluses in all of my classes, and I had all A's throughout high school, so I do think that was a strong point of my application. And then the class rank that I applied with was 7 out of 412, and then I graduated with a rank of 6 out of 423 students. I don't know where we got like those 11 random students like middle of senior year. And the high school I went to was just a public 4-year high school. It's honestly a pretty low ranked high school, so I don't know if that helps or hurts my application. But yeah, I think that those are all of the main stats and scores you guys wanted to know. If I'm forgetting anything else, you can let me know down below, but once again, scores and numbers alone will not guarantee you into any college, and I think they really care more about what makes you unique as a person and what you care about. So if you want me to do a video talking about what I wrote about in my college essays and then my extracurriculars, the things that actually made me more of a person rather than just a number, let me know down below, and definitely subscribe so you know once that video goes up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and once again, I'm not trying to like brag or show off with my scores or also be like, wow, these are so bad, like feel bad for me. It's just, they are what they are, and I do wish I tried harder with my like SAT scores, but you know, that's okay. I'm gonna do a video also talking about like regrets and mistakes I made during the application process because there were a lot. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Honestly, I'm just so glad this process is over, and I'm starting college next month, so get ready for move-in vlogs, week in my life, everything like that. I'm just so excited to be living in New York City. But yeah, okay, that's it. So bye guys.